All right, shalom, Israel, giving up praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Chakadas, the one that houses GMS with Wura. Salutations to you, Akim out there, pushing this word, truth, and sincerity, risking your freedom and your life to do so. Man, we back with a quick video, because there's still some doubters out there that doubt, what the elders been, our elders, elders of GMS, have been pushing for a while now, which is, at the end of the day, they want to implement, M.O.T.B, which is the mark of the beast, okay? The implantable microchip, all right? And they want to give it to everybody, and those who don't take it will be killed. And this is according to Bible prophecy, A lot of things that were written before, prophesied before, it's starting to happen now, you see? And it's happening in a major way, so... Get Habakkuk 2 verse 1. Let me get that first. Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch. I will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right. So what's the vision? A lot of the prophets receive visions, and they described it the best they could. And what, things they were able to compare it to back then, you see? And a lot of those visions that they received, they had, to write it down. They wrote it down, those visions. He said that he may run that readeth it, right? So those visions was written down specifically for the elect in these times, you see? Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but in the end it shall speak and not lie. So a lot of the, prophecies that the prophets received were for appointed time. Those prophecies didn't take place back then. It's taking place now, you see. When they were given the visions, those things didn't happen. But now they're happening, you see. Though it tarry, wait for it, right? Because it took many, many, many years after they received the visions for these to come to pass. Because it was surely coming with not tarry, right? Because now we're starting to see the words coming true, you see? And this is for these guys that don't believe, the RFID chip is the mark, the M.O.T.B. Let's get Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right, so we established that he's going to cause, meaning he's going to force everyone, whether you're small in society, whether you're great in society, whether you're rich or you're poor, whether you're jail or you're a regular civilian, to receive a mark in the right hand on their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Okay, so this is the microchip implants let you pay with your hand. Boom, obvious. I mean, this should be the end of the video, but we're gonna continue on a little bit of this article before I close it, because it's plain and simple, man. I mean, this is from BBC News. This article was written the 11th of April, which was like 2 weeks ago. So it's obvious we're in these times, man. It says a woman paying with her meal in a cafe using a contactless payment chip implanted in her hand. Patrick Paulman causes a stir whenever he pays for something in a shop or a restaurant. This is because the 37-year-old doesn't need to use a bank card or his mobile phone to pay. Instead, he simply places his left hand near the contactless card reader, and the payment goes through. The reactions I get from the cashiers are priceless, says Mr. Palman, security guard from the Netherlands. He's able to pay using his hand because back in 2019, he had a contactless payment microchip under his skin. The procedure hurts as much as when someone pinches your skin, Mr. Palman says. A microchip was first implanted into a human back in 1998, but it is only during the past decade that the technology has been available commercially. And the elders have been pushing it, even their elders were pushing it. you know, our great elders, you know. So this information's been out for a while, but the implementation of it hasn't happened yet, you know, not on a major scale. So it says, and when it comes to implantable payment chips, Polish firm Walletmore says that last year it became the first company to offer them for sale. The implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio, a coffee in New York, and a haircut in Paris, or at your local grocery store, says founder and chief executive Washtek Rota. It can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. Walletmore's chip, which weighs less than a gram, is a little bigger than a grain of rice. It is comprised of a tiny microchip and an antenna encased in a biopolymer, naturally sourced material similar to plastic. Mr. Rata adds that it is entirely safe, has regulatory approval, works immediately after being implanted, and will stay firmly in place. It also does not require a battery or other power source. The firm said it is now sold more than 500 chips. Right, so this, I mean, they're getting you up, you know, to condition the people, you know, for the implementation of chips. You see? So this is essentially what they're gonna do. You know, they're gonna force people to take this. You know, and this is another article I have really quickly. It says, "Ask Chuck, are we going totally cashless?" Dear Chuck, my wife. So this is Chuck, whoever this guy is. My wife and I hardly ever use cash anymore. Do you think we are going to be totally cashless soon? Does it worry you as much as it worries me? As it does me? Cashless is coming. Dead cashless is coming. We all have been trending toward a cashless society for many years, and yes, it worries me, but I am not sure if I am worried as much as you are. By the way, I do track this trend. I have written about it in my book, 7 Gray Swans, Trends of Threaten Our Financial Future. Let's walk through some of the trends. Trends towards cashless. The Federal Reserve is researching and developing the use of the United States CBDC, central bank digital currency, which is set to arrive between 2025 and 2030. Implementation would threaten financial middlemen who earned $110 billion in transaction fees in 2020. So this is, it says, so pretty much it says, you know, just preparing people to normalize being cashless. Why? Because you're more susceptible to taking an RFID chip, because in your mind it's already convenient. In your mind, you already took the juice, the jump shot. In your mind, you know, you already pay everything with Apple Pay, or you use your phone to pay for stuff. So what's a little, you know, thing under your skin, you know? It's the condition of people, man. So I read Revelations 13:16. Revelation 13:16 one more time. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and on their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark on the number or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And this is exactly what's going on, man. So this is going to be very soon, man. He's going to force everybody to take that. And if you don't take it, you're going to be cut off from society. So, you know, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Al-Shah, Bashim, Chakadash. The one said I was a DMS for Woo Well. So you teach you Akim out there. Be safe, love, peace, and may the Lord protect us in these times, because, you know, the days are evil. So with that, shalom.